South Philly. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Daboll. The side hoping to stay above 500 after this week. They're 3-2 here today. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Option play, they give it to Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Hurts on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And again, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap and give to Tracy. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll go. He's weighing in for a 4-yard pickup. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches. Yeah,
just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. Decent game here, but short of the first. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Finds his fullback. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. Makes a tackle. He's still going. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now head up, 1st and 10 from the 42.
And the Giants, 1st down.
A handoff to Tracy. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's taken down at the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Giants, 1st down.
On the handoff. It's on the turn. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Eagles get to it. And they're going to get a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see quickly pacing the NFL in rushing yards. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action. Hurts has it. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's complete to Goddard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
They go play fake with Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gonna run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're gonna have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Pass it down close. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a little bit surprising here, Brock. They choose to bring up 3rd down by declining it instead of taking the free 5 yards and running that 2nd down again.
Yeah, I'm kind of scratching my head here as to what the thinking is down on the field. I always try to have answers for you, Kate, but this one I don't think I have a great one. I always want more downs, just like a hitter wants more at bats, more opportunities.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. On play action with Dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Giants
Robinson in motion right. That one's complete right side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. It's the Giants. With it, 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
It's coming. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
13 more yards.
Dart going to throw again. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Tracy. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He's fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Go here, 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants drop the lead back to 13.
Giants 7.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. A play fake now hurts the throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. He's got Smith again. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. A 3-yard pickup.
So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. Just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Vikings get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the man who had a cup of coffee with Carolina, Baker Mayfield. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. This one's gone to the half. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And oh, you better put a spy on this guy, Lamar Jackson. He's a threat to tuck it and pick up the first down, which he does, and more. The Ravens with a big lead on the road at the half. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Go play action. Here's Hurts. Gets him on the end route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, here we go. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second.
Hurts now from the gun. He's back. Here's Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And that will not be enough for a first down. A timeout now as medical staff runs out to deal with an injured player, and that's A.J. Brown, the man in question. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
He'd be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Here's Tracy on first down. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
A gain of 26 yards.
They'll motion Slayton left. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's running with it. A lot of space ahead. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Trying the right side with Tracy. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dart from the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Rolling from the gun here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Nearly an interception on that play. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's got Smith. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action. Hurts has it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles go up by 19. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Shoots away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. My friends.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Darts out of the shotgun. In trouble now when the ball is out. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Working near his goal line. To his right, and it's a screen. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. He has room past the 25. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flushed out, and he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles keep adding that 4th-quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's gone. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say an insurmountable lead here in the fourth. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now here comes the New York offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. On first down, here's Dart. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Dart now against the blitz. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Not done this time. Here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Good time reaching the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Now Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First down. A 39-yard gain.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the 2. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down. It's a gain of 20.
Looking inside the red zone. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym.
He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles close to picking up their 5th win. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles first down.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down.
They're going to pass it here. Catch made. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Eagles first down.
It's Hurts once again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Hurts throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.